I-80 is shut down after an electric truck caught fire,
causing a big mess in the Sierra, as you can imagine. We want to get right over now to KCRA 3 traffic expert Brian Hickey with the very latest.
And we've got pictures now coming in from Live Copter 3. You can see some of the big rigs. They're flying over Nyack right now, which is where they have the road closure. Melanie Wingo is on the ground there, and it's going to be just east of this area where early this morning, just after 3 o'clock, an electric big rig went off of the freeway and went off into the trees, and the batteries caught fire, and that was putting up a toxic cloud of smoke. Some of the cameras in the area were not seeing smoke at the moment, but they say it is still a dangerous place for anyone to be in that area, and that is why right now they are diverting traffic off the freeway here at Colfax on the eastbound side. Westbound side, they're diverting traffic at the Nevada state line for big rigs, and the other cars that are coming up are being diverted off at Highway 20. So let's go to Melanie Wingo on the ground in Nyack. She's been talking with CHP on the progress there. Melanie?
Yeah, and we're just seeing Live Copter 3 making its way right now over to where that crash scene is located, which is just about a mile east of where we are. So if I can talk for just a little bit, we will let Live Copter 3 make its way over and potentially get some images for you, some exclusive first images of this crash scene for you. On the ground out here, this is what we're seeing at the Nyack exit. A roadblock. CHP and Caltrans crews have this area blocked off for anyone who might be, say, locals and have made their way beyond where the Colfax exit is located. We want to show you how things look at that exit. Earlier this morning, we were there checking out the roadblock there for anybody headed eastbound on Interstate 80. Lots of trucks and cars backed up, lined up, and turned around off the side of the roadway. They have to wait it out until Caltrans and CHP give the all clear for things after this car fire, this semi-fire this morning of this electric vehicle. It's a semi that went off the side of the road, and this is all new territory for CHP crews. What they tell us here is that it is toxic, and they have to shut down the highway for safety reasons.
It is hazardous to breathe, so that's why we're using our emergency books that tell us how far to keep everybody away, and that's at this time is saying approximately a half a mile. They want everything cleared away from there, so that's why we have the freeway shut down at this time.
Also, what we're learning from CHP is this is not the type of fire that, say, CAL FIRE can just hop up on and douse with a bunch of water. That's not what they're dealing with here. They're dealing with materials that will only be allowed to burn themselves out. It would take a lot of submersion, according to the CHP officers I've spoken with this morning, for any sort of water type abatement to help put out this fire. So the easiest thing they can do is let it burn itself out. However, as we have been discussing all morning long, when they have to do that, it is putting up this toxic cloud, which is not safe for people to inhale. So we are about a mile away. That radius you heard about is about a half mile. They want to keep people back at least a half mile. That's why they're diverting people off at Nyack who happen to make it this far. This is about the safest exit, according to CHP, for people to get off and remain that far back from the scene. Also, if you look this way, you can see it's almost like a ghost town if you're headed eastbound. No cars on the roadway. I'm going to send things back to Brian. I'm hoping that Chopper's getting there, Brian. I think we're about there, aren't we?
Yeah, Melanie, Live Copter 3 just got up and over the scene there. We'll take those live pictures now, and you can see some of the fire crews that are on the ground with full breathing apparatus on. Now, keep in mind, this big rig went off the freeway this morning at 3:13 a.m., and you can see those batteries continuing to burn. This was initially reported as a Tesla electric big rig that went off the freeway, and crews at this point just allowing those batteries to continue to burn. You can see they're putting water on it and keeping that fire from extending any further into the forest, and that was a concern when they first got to the scene this morning, was that some of the vegetation around that area was starting to burn, and looks like they've managed to keep that at bay. But again, we've seen how long it takes when an electric car catches fire. Imagine the size of batteries on an electric big rig, and that is what they're dealing with. So those firefighters having to swap out, you can see they have their tanks on because of that toxic cloud there, so they're having to rotate in and out of there to get new air supplies and go in and continue to keep water on this. so that it has no opportunity to spread into the surrounding forest, which would be a whole nother incident if that were to happen. So this is why the freeway is shut down. Even with the constant stream of water that they continue to apply to this, you can see that those batteries just keep putting up heat and smoke. And I want to thank our crew for Live Copter 3 for getting up and over the scene for us this morning. And if we can pan out a little bit, I do believe I saw what looked to be a portable reservoir that they had set up on the freeway. There's no hydrants up in the area here, so where the line is coming from the fire trucks a little bit further up the freeway, it looked like they'd set up a portable reservoir that they can continue to supply with water. Other direction, if you can, with the camera, where the fire trucks are parked. You'll see there, I thought I saw what looked like a water tender and a portable reservoir. Yeah, it looks like on the top side of your screen, you see that yellow reservoir there. That is so they, the water tenders can come in, dump their load of water into that, and then go get more water as they continue to pump that onto the scene there with no hydrants. Because again, this has been an extended fire. They have been there since 3 o'clock this morning, and that continues to burn with no estimated time of when they'll be able to reopen the freeway. Again, because of the toxic cloud that's coming from those batteries. So that is the very latest. Again, Live Copter 3 exclusive images you're only going to see here on KCRA 3, the only safe way to get images of that breaking news incident along Interstate 80. We'll send it back to you.
All right, Brian, thanks so much for that. Glad we could see it live with Live Copter 3. Of course, we're going to continue to follow this throughout the morning as the story develops. For the very latest, send straight to your phone, download the KCRA 3 app, and turn on push alerts.